Urologists, put this in your coffee and you will be able to sleep all night without having to urinate. Waking up numerous times during the night to urinate over the age of 60 is not a natural aging phenomenon. In reality, it is a critical warning sign that many people overlook. According to recent research, more than 65% of seniors over the age of 60 suffer from chronic nocturia, which interrupts sleep, affects the cardiovascular system, and doubles the risk of nocturnal falls. And here's something nearly no one knows. Missing even one vital vitamin in the morning might lead your bladder to operate poorly throughout the day, forcing you to wake up several times at night. But here's the good news. Urologists discovered a simple secret. Simply adding a natural powder to your morning coffee can help relax your bladder, improve urinary control, and allow you to sleep for 6 to 8 hours. Clinical trials have shown that this substance can reduce nighttime urination by up to 52% in just 8 weeks. In this video, we present our top 3 powders, which range from beneficial to life-changing. And number 1, which most people have never heard of, has the power to reactivate the natural systems that maintain your bladder healthy, allowing you to sleep soundly all night. Before we start, I have 2 questions for you. Have you ever grown tired of getting up several times throughout the night? Would you like to discover how to turn your morning cup of coffee into a pharmaceutical that will help you sleep better? Please leave your answers in the comments. We'll read each one and react with unique guidance. Reading every message makes me feel more connected to you. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and turn on the bell symbol. That way, you'll never miss another health advice designed specifically for seniors like you. Many seniors assume that waking up twice or 3 times per night is a normal aspect of getting older. However, medical science demonstrates something different. Nighttime urination, commonly known as nocturia, is not a natural consequence of aging. It usually indicates that something deeper is going on inside the body. One of the most prevalent causes is bladder discomfort or low-grade inflammation. As the bladder lining becomes more sensitive, even small amounts of urine, often less than half a glass, might send an urgent signal to wake up. Rather than sleeping calmly, the brain is frequently jolted out of deep slumber. Electrolyte imbalance is another cause that often goes neglected. When sodium, potassium, or magnesium levels are abnormal, the body struggles to regulate fluids effectively. This imbalance might cause the kidneys to generate more urine at night, just when the system should be winding down. Seniors who drink less water during the day, and then more in the evening, frequently exacerbate this condition without realizing it. Hormonal changes also have a significant influence. After 60, the production of vasopressin, a hormone that ordinarily instructs the kidneys to minimize urine flow at night, decreases significantly. In men, decreased testosterone and prostate growth might increase bladder pressure. Lower estrogen levels in women can reduce pelvic support and increase urgency. The result is more than just disrupted rest. Broken sleep raises blood pressure, accelerates memory deterioration, and weakens the immune system. Every journey to the bathroom in the dark increases the danger of falling. What appears to be a little inconvenience can slowly drain energy, mood, and long-term health. So, no, nightly urination is not a sign of natural aging. It is the body's indication that equilibrium has been lost, and that, with the proper adjustments, tranquil evenings can be restored. For millions of individuals around the world, coffee is their first morning habit. The aroma permeates the kitchen, the warmth awakens the senses, and the mind is prepared to face the day. However, many seniors are unaware that, when taken correctly, this common drink can quietly become one of the most powerful allies against nighttime urination. Coffee naturally contains polyphenols, which are potent plant components that improve blood circulation and reduce inflammation. These advantages are not exclusive to the heart or brain. They affect the urinary system as well. A calmer, less irritated bladder is significantly less likely to produce urgent signals around midnight. That means that the same cup of coffee you drink in the morning can help you sleep better at night. The secret is in how you cook it. Most people associate coffee with caffeine, which helps them feel more energized. However, when mixed with the appropriate natural powders, coffee becomes more than just a stimulant. It transitions into gentle therapy. Certain nutrients can help balance hormones, relax bladder muscles, and regulate kidney rhythm. When the chemicals dissolve in the morning coffee, they are more effectively absorbed, almost like a targeted delivery system. Imagine this. Instead, than relying on expensive supplements or sleeping medications, turn your normal coffee into a functional health beverage. It still provides energy throughout the day, but it now also works gently to restore nocturnal serenity. The beauty of it is that nothing feels alien. You're simply enhancing an existing habit that you enjoy. This underutilized technology has been hidden in plain sight for decades. The only distinction between ordinary and therapeutic coffee is the knowledge of what you put to it. And in the following section, you will see how science is finally demonstrating its strength. In recent years, medical research has begun to validate what many foresighted physicians suspected. Coffee, when combined with the appropriate natural chemicals, can drastically reduce overnight urination. A 2023 research trial monitored older persons who added a small scoop of a specific natural powder to their morning coffee. After just 8 weeks, participants reported a 52% reduction in midnight restroom excursions. For many, this meant waking only once or not at all during the night. What makes this finding surprising is that no medicine was used. Urologists who reviewed the study described it as a non-drug supportive therapy, which works alongside the body rather than forcing it. Participants not only slept longer, but also had increases in mood, morning energy, and blood pressure stability, demonstrating how much greater sleep can boost general health. Despite its success, this strategy is largely unknown. According to surveys, over 99% of patients suffering with nocturia have never been informed by their doctor about nutritional options. Most people are still prescribed sleeping medications or bladder relaxants, which can have unpleasant side effects such as dizziness and constipation. The research reveals a quiet truth. Sometimes the most basic answers are hidden in everyday activities. Coffee is already in the kitchen. Natural powders are safe, inexpensive, and simple to incorporate. Together, they make a drink that does more than just wake you up. It heals. So, when you think about coffee tomorrow morning, don't only consider it a habit. Consider it a viable therapy, one that contemporary science has validated. And in the following section, we will look at the specific elements, beginning with the gentlest alternative that produces consistent, yet noteworthy outcomes. The second ingredient, pumpkin seed powder, is delicate but effective. Among the various natural therapies available, pumpkin seed powder stands out as one of the most simple, yet effective solutions for midnight urination. Though it appears simple, this fine green powder contains nutrients that have a direct impact on bladder function and sleep quality. Pumpkin seeds are high in zinc, a mineral required for prostate health in males and urinary balance in women. Adequate zinc levels serve to regulate hormones that affect bladder contraction and relaxation. Clinical trials have indicated that pumpkin seed extract can relieve bladder pressure and lessen nightly awakenings in elderly men with an enlarged prostate. In fact, after many weeks of regular use, trials with males over the age of 60 showed significant improvements in urine flow and frequency. But the benefits don't end there. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan, a natural amino acid that the body converts into serotonin, which ultimately becomes melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep cycles. This means that adding pumpkin seed powder to your morning coffee not only benefits your urinary tract, but also provides your brain with the raw materials it needs for deeper, more restorative sleep. The best aspect is how simple it is to use. A teaspoon, or 3 to 5 grams, stirred into warm coffee is sufficient to provide these advantages. The taste is light and nutty, and it goes well with coffee without the need for sugar or milk. For seniors who are sensitive to new habits, this is not an extra burden. It is simply an improvement on a habit they already love every morning. Many people say that their condition has gradually improved. Instead of waking up 3 or 4 times per night, they may only wake once or sleep till daybreak. Morning weariness lessens, blood pressure stabilizes, and mood improves. It is not an overnight cure, but rather a steady, persistent ally that complements the body's natural rhythm. Although pumpkin seed powder is the third choice on our list, it is often the first safe step toward restoring quiet nights. When paired with stronger chemicals and following steps, it creates the foundation for long-term change. Ingredient number 2, stronger impact. Glycine or collagen. Peptides. If pumpkin seed powder helps you sleep better, glycine adds an extra layer of support. Glycine is a simple amino acid, but its effects on the body, particularly the bladder and neurological system, are significant. One of glycine's most significant jobs is to relax hyperactive muscles. The bladder and the heart are both muscular organs. At night, it may spasm or contract prematurely, delivering urgent messages to the brain even when it is not full. Glycine acts as a natural relaxant, relaxing the neurons that regulate bladder spasms. This implies fewer false alarms at 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. Then, you have a lot better chance of sleeping till the morning. Clinical evidence backs this up. According to a 2022 study, adults who ingested 3 grams of glycine before bedtime experienced significantly less nightly awakenings. Participants also reported falling back asleep faster when they awoke and felt more refreshed in the morning. Unlike conventional sleep medications, glycine does not sedate the brain. It just allows the body to return to its natural rhythm. Collagen peptides, which naturally include glycine, give an extra benefit. They not only help to calm the bladder, but also strengthen the connective tissues, joints, and skin. Collagen peptides can help older persons deal with stiffness, arthritis, or fragile skin by providing 2 benefits: quieter evenings and stronger mornings. Adding glycine or collagen peptides to coffee is straightforward. Because they are practically tasteless and dissolve readily, you can add 1 small scoop to your morning cup without altering the flavor. The trick is to select a high-quality, pure powder, free of added sugars and artificial fillers. A serving of 3 grams per day is generally safe for most adults, though those with kidney or liver problems should visit their doctor first. The effect may not be obvious on the first day, but after 2 to 3 weeks, many people discover that their bladder feels calmer, their sleep is less disrupted, and their energy levels increase throughout the day. When combined with pumpkin seed powder, glycine creates a strong foundation for restful sleep. However, the most profound impact occurs with our final element, which doctors and researchers now refer to as a life changer. That is what we shall investigate next. The first ingredient is L-arginine, or concentrated pumpkin seed, which provides life-changing relief. Extract. If pumpkin seed powder provides gentle support and glycine relaxes the bladder, L-arginine, or its near relative, concentrated pumpkin seed extract, can be the genuine game changer. This is the chemical that many urologists now see as a breakthrough in non-drug support for overnight urination. L-arginine is an amino acid that is spontaneously converted to nitric oxide. Why does this matter? Nitric oxide is a signaling molecule that relaxes and expands blood vessels, promoting circulation throughout the body, including the kidneys, prostate, and bladder. When blood flow increases, pressure within the urinary system falls. The bladder can then fill more comfortably without transmitting urgent signals prematurely. Clinical experiments have yielded spectacular outcomes. In one study, older adults who took L-arginine pills for 6 weeks cut their midnight potty trips by nearly 60%. Participants not only slept longer, but also reported reduced blood pressure, increased energy in the morning, and less brain fog. Many people believe that their quality of life had changed suddenly. Concentrated pumpkin seed extract follows a similar process, but offers distinct benefits. Unlike ordinary pumpkin seed powder, the extract contains phytosterols and antioxidants that reduce inflammation in the bladder and prostate tissue. This dual effect, which relaxes blood vessels while also lowering irritation, makes it particularly beneficial for males with benign prostate enlargement and women with bladder sensitivity after menopause. The practical difficulty, of course, is how to use it. Most supplements prescribe 2 to 3 grams of L-arginine per day, while some formulations mix it with other amino acids for added benefit. Pumpkin seed extract is typically used in doses of 1 to 2 grams per day. Either can be mixed into your morning coffee after it has cooled significantly, about 70 to 80 degrees Celsius, to preserve the compound's integrity. The flavor is neutral, and it integrates seamlessly without disrupting your regular routine. Safety is crucial. While L-arginine is generally well accepted, it may not be appropriate for people with extremely low blood pressure or those on powerful medicines. Similarly, concentrated pumpkin seed extract should be taken with caution in persons using blood thinners. This is why it is always best to consult with a doctor before beginning. For the majority of seniors, however, this substance is almost like discovering a secret. Instead of 3 or 4 bathroom excursions per night, mornings start after 6 or 7 hours of unbroken sleep. The transformation is both physical and emotional. Confidence develops, attitude improves, and daily life becomes lighter. This is why we call it life-changing. When coupled with pumpkin seed powder and glycine, L-arginine or concentrated pumpkin seed extract elevates coffee beyond a beverage. It becomes a daily therapy, simple, natural, and effective. And if you know how to do it correctly, you'll have a routine that will bring you serenity at night and vitality during the day. You may be wondering if coffee can be such a potent aid against midnight urination, how it should be prepared. The truth is that the advantages of pumpkin seed powder, glycine, L-arginine, or concentrated pumpkin seed extract vary dramatically depending on how you include them into your daily routine. A few minor variables make the difference between ordinary coffee and what we may term therapeutic coffee. The first guideline concerns temperature. Coffee is commonly consumed steaming hot, but when it comes to conserving delicate nutrients, boiling heat might diminish their efficiency. Glycine and L-arginine in particular are stable at warm, but not scorching temperatures. That is why you should let your coffee cool somewhat before adding these powders. Aim for a temperature of 70 to 80 degrees Celsius, which is warm enough to enjoy, but mild enough to preserve the compounds. Consider waiting a minute before sipping soup to avoid burning your tongue. This little interval protects both you and the nutrients. The second rule is to avoid any unhealthy additions. Many senior citizens are accustomed to sweetening coffee with refined sugar, condensed milk, or artificial creamers. Unfortunately, this can undermine the very gains you're attempting to attain. Excess sugar strains the kidneys, elevates blood pressure, and disrupts sleep hormones. Heavy creamers and condensed milk can upset digestion and cause midnight thirst. To get the best effects, keep your coffee basic. For a smoother taste, try a dash of unsweetened almond milk or a pinch of cinnamon for natural flavor. Third, timing is key. These powders are intended to assist your body during the day and prepare it for better sleep at night. That means morning is the best time to consume them. When taken early, nutrients are absorbed during the day, hormones are balanced, and circulation improves, all of which contribute to more restful nights. Drinking medicinal coffee in the afternoon or evening may disrupt sleep due to caffeine's stimulating effect. A single morning cup provides benefits without disrupting your body's natural cycle. Another important idea is to be consistent. Just as one workout does not create muscle overnight, 1 cup of fortified coffee does not totally eliminate midnight urine in a single day. The main benefits show after 2 to 6 weeks of consistent use. Your bladder calms down over time, hormone levels equal out, and your sleep improves. Many people experience small progress in the first week, such as going back asleep faster, followed by more significant changes, fewer awakenings, and longer sleep cycles by the second month. Patience and perseverance are your allies here. It is also beneficial to customize your combination. Some seniors may benefit from just pumpkin seed powder. Others may have more alleviation by taking it with glycine or L-arginine. The amounts can be gradually adjusted. Begin with a little spoonful, monitor your body's response, and gradually increase if necessary. Remember, the idea is not to overload your system, but to help it function organically. Finally, think about mixing your therapeutic coffee with other healthy morning routines. A light stroll after your cup improves circulation and minimizes swelling in the legs, which might contribute to overnight pee production. Slow breathing or mild stretches help to soothe the nervous system, which complements the powder's effects. When brewed attentively, your morning coffee turns from a simple habit to a holistic practice that energizes your day and protects your sleep. Every drink becomes part of a delicate cycle that nourishes your body, soothes your bladder, and restores the gift of deep, uninterrupted sleep. Sometimes the most convincing evidence is not in figures or research papers, but in the lived experience of someone similar to you. Let me tell you about Susan, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Ohio who has struggled with midnight urination for years. Susan's nights had become a cycle of frustration. She'd fall asleep at 10 p.m., only to wake up at midnight, 2 a.m., and occasionally 4 a.m. Each time, she would shuffle carefully in the dark, afraid of tripping, her heart racing from the unexpected awakening. By morning, she felt exhausted. Her blood pressure had risen and her head was muddled. She enjoyed reading to her grandchildren, but frequently forgot lines from their favorite stories. "I thought it was just old age," she said. Mom-daughter, on the other hand, came upon the notion of combining natural powders with coffee and gently persuaded Mom to give it a try. Susan started with 1 teaspoon of pumpkin seed powder each morning. Within 2 weeks, she realized she could occasionally sleep for 3 or 4 hours straight. Encouraged, she swirled 3 grams of glycine into her coffee once it had cooled slightly. Her nights gradually transformed. After 2 months, Susan was able to sleep for 6 to 7 hours uninterrupted. Her mornings felt lighter, her steps were quicker, and even her cardiologist remarked that her blood pressure was stable. The transformation was gradual. It was steadfast, compassionate, and genuine. What surprised her the most was that the cure came not from another prescription medicine, but from something as simple as her morning cup of coffee. Susan's tale isn't unique. Many elders in the United States and India are rediscovering quiet nights by following this similar practice. The combination of pumpkin seed powder and glycine is safe, inexpensive, and simple to use. Susan found that it did more than just restore her sleep. It helped her regain her confidence and joy. Remember that these adjustments are doable, even if the consequences vary. The trick is to listen to your body, maintain consistency, and give nature the time it requires to function. While natural powders such as pumpkin seed, glycine, and L-arginine are generally safe for most older folks, keep in mind that no cure is without danger. Each body is unique, so what works for one person may not work for another. First, anyone with chronic kidney disease or severe heart disease should visit their doctor before using any supplement. Pumpkin seed powder, while gentle, contains minerals such as potassium and zinc, which may conflict with limited diets. Similarly, L-arginine, which increases circulation and decreases blood pressure, may not be appropriate for persons who are currently taking severe blood pressure or heart drugs. Second, dose is important. Taking more does not guarantee faster results. For example, glycine is beneficial at approximately 3 grams per day. Larger doses may result in stomach pain or moderate nausea. The same goes for pumpkin seed extract. 1 to 2 grams is generally enough. Stick to small, consistent quantities and see how your body reacts. Third, timing is critical. Caffeine can impair sleep, so don't add these powders to your nighttime coffee. The morning is the safest time to reap benefits without overstimulation. Also, avoid combining them with sweet creamers or condensed milk, which can reverse most of the progress by increasing overnight thirst. Finally, supplements should be used in conjunction with medical care rather than as a replacement. If you are already being treated for prostate enlargement, overactive bladder, or high blood pressure, use these powders as a moderate supplement, not as a replacement. Also, if you experience any unexpected symptoms, such as dizziness, stomach discomfort, or extremely low overnight blood pressure, stop the regimen and consult your doctor. With these safeguards in mind, your daily coffee can become a therapeutic routine, resulting in quieter evenings and brighter mornings. We've just traveled through a frequently missed truth. Nighttime urination is not a normal feature of aging. It is the body's signal that balance has slipped, and with the proper modifications, quiet evenings can be restored. Combine your morning coffee with 3 natural powders: pumpkin seed powder, glycine or collagen peptides, and L-arginine or concentrated pumpkin seed extract to gently reduce bladder irritation, calm nighttime contractions, and restore the deep, uninterrupted sleep your body requires. The beauty of this technique is in its simplicity. Millions of people already drink coffee every day. By adding only a small scoop of the appropriate powder, you're not introducing a new medication, but rather improving something you already appreciate. Over time, the benefits frequently speak for themselves: fewer awakenings, lower blood pressure, lighter mornings, and increased confidence. Of course, each body is unique, so always consult with your doctor before making any changes. So, how do you generally consume your coffee? Black with milk? Or maybe with a hint of spice? Would you be willing to try using a natural powder to see how it affects your nights? Please share your ideas in the comments below. I read every message, and your story may inspire someone else who is quietly struggling. If you found this video useful, please like it, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell symbol to never miss another health tip for seniors. Also, if you have a friend, neighbor, or family member that wakes up too frequently at night, please share this video with them. Together, we can deliver the gift of restful sleep to more people.